Okay, I'm back again. I have prepared my mushrooms. So I pretty much sliced them up. You see that? Sliced them up. Kind of big slices. Some of them are small. The stems, I don't leave those out. A few I might have cut in half. And so, for people who feel like they have to have meat every time they eat a meal, sometimes mushrooms can kind of be that filler. It just almost seems like you have meat. And then if you have a boiled egg or two, if you can have eggs, an egg will help to give you that protein. So it'll help fill you up a little bit. And I'm using canola, pure canola oil, Crisco. And I'm just going to put a little bit in my frying pan. Just enough to pretty much coat the bottom. Not a whole lot. You saw how much I put in there. There's barely anything down in there. Okay, so that's going to get nice and warm. What I typically do, I'll sprinkle a little salt, a little pepper. Now, if you can have salt, and they have salt substitutes, but I do use salt a little bit on my mushrooms as I'm cooking them. Another great trick for mushrooms is to put them in your, either you can fry them first, and I mean lightly. I don't mean like you're in a restaurant and they're stuffed and everything. But fry them lightly in the oil, or butter if you like. You know, if you use country crock, or I can't believe it's not butter. Those are the ones I usually use. I don't use any butter that's hard as a brick. If you leave it out and it's hard as a brick, that's what it's doing in your arteries. It's hardening up in your arteries. So you want something that's soft. Typically that has less saturated fat. And no trans fat. Anyways, if it has 0.5, that's okay. It's 4 to 1. So my fire should be hot enough now. I was telling you what I do with my mushrooms. I also put them in broccoli sometimes. I have broccoli. I love broccoli. It gives broccoli this wonderful taste. And a few people, those that I've experimented on with my broccoli with mushrooms, they loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I'll just sprinkle a little salt, a little pepper. And again, it gives some flavor to my salad when I cook the mushrooms versus, or more flavor versus not cooking it. Though I like to, you know, I eat mushrooms in my salad even if it's not cooked. So it's my celery. I have a little mushroom on there, but I'm gonna rinse this off anyway just in case. Okay, so cut my celery up. Celery can be eaten other times than when you're at a party and they need you, to put in some little fillers. Celery is great. I was on Dr. Oz's website the other day looking something up. I think I saw celery and decided to see what it was good for. I'm trying to think. One of the things they said about celery. Was it regulating? I think it was to help. It also helps your blood pressure, regulating your blood pressure, if I'm not mistaken. So, and olives. Olives are also good sources of vitamin, I think it's B and A. It's got a lot of things in olives as well. So you might want to look that up. One of them said something about a laxative, a natural laxative. It might have been the celery. Anyway, it's always good to look these things up. I'm trying to peel my egg here, but it's kind of tearing apart. I don't know why that exactly happens. If somebody knows, tell me. But I think somewhere I read if you don't put enough salt in the water, or put salt in the water, the egg will stick. The shell will stick to the egg. So that might be the case. If you know, let me know. Alright, I did not have my regular fork, but I'm just going to use this fork for the sake of time. Stir this up a little so they can cook on the bottom some. Oh, it's too bad you can't virtually smell. You can virtually see me on the web that you can't smell. Now this isn't really virtual, it's taped, so yes, I do know what virtual is. I guess you can virtually go into a place. Alrighty, so I just try to flip them over, make sure they're all kind of flipped. It looks like something that wasn't put to the bottom before. And mushrooms, they cook very quickly. I have the fire down a little low, so I'm just going to turn it up some. And on the same plate, I'm going to keep that there. And grab my olives. And these are Spanish olives. They're stuffed with a little red pepper. Okay. My mushrooms are about to sizzle off the pot here, the pan here. Okay, that's good enough because again, I'm not trying to really cook them, just wanted to saute them some. So right there. Okay. Grab a plate. I'm going to drain some of the oil off of these mushrooms. They don't really need to be dripping with oil. Although I use canola oil, which is the better oil for you versus vegetable oil. Vegetable oil I have totally gotten away from using. Vegetable oil is a lot of fat and not good for your arteries. Not good, not good. Canola and stuff like olive oil, oils like that, they're much better for your cholesterol. They actually add to the good cholesterol. They help your good cholesterol, which is what? HDL. And bad cholesterol is what? LDL. Way to remember that is HDL. H as in happy. It's your happy cholesterol, your good cholesterol. LDL is lousy. That's your bad cholesterol. So, olive oil, canola oil, they add to your happy cholesterol, HDL. Okay, so here's my salad. I know some people are like really particular about their bag salads. They want to wash it. You could wash it again if you like. I don't know, depends on my mood that day. But typically, I kind of take their word for it. They tell me it's been triple washed. It's been washed, but you do that as you see fit. So, I might have a little bit of, I know I've said 100 times and I hate that. I might have a little bit of cheddar cheese left over. And if I do, I'm going to use that as well. But first, I'm going to fix this egg that didn't peel properly here. Little eggshells here and there. I don't quite like crunchy salads unless it's my croutons. Wash this off. Drop my egg on the side. Take my fork. And slice up my egg. A little eggshell here. My egg was already boiled from last night. I had some salad, but I did not do the mushrooms. I didn't put the mushrooms in last night. Okay. And I like to slice up my olives as well. I like them to... I like olives. I've really just recent years become accustomed to eating olives. I was eating the black olives in my salad or even on a sandwich like at Subway or something. And then somehow or another I just kind of decided, I think I did the sandwich first, of the salad first. Decided to try a green olive and found out I like those even better. And I looked those up on Dr. Ogg's, as I was telling you. The green olive, actually in black as well. And they said that they're pretty much the same. They are the same. The black olives are just riper than they're fully ripened, and the green olives are not as ripe. And they also said that the black olives hold the taste of the olive, the true taste of the olive, a lot stronger, a lot truer. So, I guess it's to each his own. Alright, I wanted to try to have everything out, but I don't. Hold on again, one sec. Open the Frigidaire, refrigerator, and my little bit of shredded cheese. Now cheese, where am I? I'm here. Cheese can be kind of bad, really bad. Not can, it is not so great to have cheese. A lot of cheese, don't eat a lot of cheese every day. Even though cheese is good for calcium, it's also bad in cholesterol and calories, okay? So cholesterol is 30 milligrams of cholesterol per serving, and that's 1/4 of a cup. Saturated fat is 5 grams. So calories is 120 calories per, that's 1/4 of a cup. However, I don't hardly have anything left in this bag. I'll show you how little I have. That's how much I have. I'll tilt this down so you can see that. I think you can see it. Yeah, there's my hand. So, anyways, don't have too much. I'm going to sprinkle on there, and maybe the most cheese I'll do is about twice that much on my salad. Don't need a lot. Okay, didn't have everything. Still, hold one sec. Today, last night I didn't have croutons. For today, I will have croutons. Croutons that I eat, or nowadays, are wheat. Wheat croutons, whole wheat, made with whole grain. No 0% fat. Sprinkle a little on there. A little bit much, but yeah. And my ranch dressing. Before I put the ranch, a little closer so you can see my salad. Full plate of salad. Turn it around. Tilt it down so you can come down on it. Aha! My salad. The yummy mushrooms. And then I'll bring it up again. I'll show you how much salad dressing I use. Salad dressing. I'm going to show it to you close up as well. It's kind of thick. Alright. If I have a big salad, sometimes I like to mix my salad dressings, and I might put, I'm just in the mood for some vinegar, some Italian. Voila, this is my salad again with my salad dressing. See the salad dressing? It's not smothering everything on the plate, proportionately on the plate. And you see in my hand here, okay, need a better camera. A plum. This is my meal tonight. This is all I'm going to eat. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. With my salad, typically I will have some chicken or some fish. I just didn't feel like in the mood for it tonight. I do have some, a piece of pork chop in the fridge. Very rarely eat pork chop. Had some this weekend, left over. I had some for lunch. Don't feel like having pork chop again. This salad's going to be plenty enough. And my plum, my little sweet, sweet tooth there. Healthy snack. Along with a wonderful, healthy bottle of water. So that's what Kai eats. Check me another time and see what I'm eating.